My job here is to figure out, without knowing what A and D are, what the relationship is between A times D and A, or A times D and 0, and so on. I need to know which one of these statements below is true and which 4 of them are false. So we're given not a whole lot. I don't exactly know what A and D are, but I do know that they are small fractions and negative. Negative 3/4, negative 1/3, something like that. And let's figure out something about A times D based on this little thing that we know. Well, you probably know that a negative times a negative is a positive, right? So what that means is, if we collect all our knowledge now, it's not much. A is negative, D is negative, but their product, AD, is positive. And I think just based on that, we can probably rule out quite a few of these things. Let's see. If I want to compare a positive to a negative, you guys know that a positive is greater than negative. So I can rule out everything that says AD is less than A, right? Those are all false statements because positives cannot be less than negatives. And now what I'm left with is these two statements. They both say AD is greater than A. That's true. And either AD is less than 0 or AD is greater or less than 1. Well, it's a positive number, so it can't be less than 0, right? This portion of the statement right here, that's false. Positives can't be less than 0. So that's another one I can rule out. And what's left, AD less than 1, well, just double check this one. Is this true? If you have two small fractions, like a quarter and a third, and you multiply them together, the result is going to be less than 1. You can't get greater than 1 unless one of these things, either A or D, was itself greater than 1. Right? If I had a quarter times 37, great, I'm greater than 1 now. But one of those things had to be greater than 1. So this statement is true. I have a product which is itself less than 1 and positive.